Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Feels a little weird saying that, but you know, here we go. Welcome. Thank you for watching and clicking on this video. My name is Sammie. I am the owner of Creations Out of the Box. I come to you to present my monthly budget template that will be available on my Etsy for purchase. It will go up probably by the first Monday in January, just because I'm having some issues getting the Etsy shop up and running. But I did want to make this video to kind of budget with you guys, sit down and introduce myself, and get started on this journey. Just a little bit about myself. Again, my name is Sammie. I have a wonderful husband named Nick and a 1-year-old baby boy who is the light of my world. In addition to that, I am a school teacher, and so this YouTube and business has kind of been put on the back burner just because I was focused on that. And when you're a teacher, you really don't have too much time extra. And with having a baby, that's just, a no-go. So I am sitting here now on winter break, getting ready to get started on this journey with you guys. My first video, which is this video, is going to be a budget with me for the month of January. Now, my goal in really budgeting and creating this type of video is just that with the pandemic, my family was hit hard financially because I was on maternity leave. My husband owns his own business and he saw a dip in business because of the pandemic. So we had to rely a lot on credit cards and our savings to kind of just get us afloat, to help us, maintain our household and the baby and just all of those sorts of things. So with that being said, my goal for this year is really to stick to my budget, to try and budget with you guys, and going back into my budget to hold myself accountable every week. And again, that's my plan with recording these videos. I do want to record one every week and post it for you guys. Really just a video just going back and again holding myself accountable, checking my bank statement, seeing what's being taken out. Now I have kind of a rough estimate of what's being taken out, what bills are being taken out, what subscription purchases, things like that. But I never really like sit down and write exactly how much everything is. So this is a learning curve, a learning journey. And in that, I created this template. I am very much an aesthetic type of person. I like things to look pretty. So this is why I made this template look this way. But again, this will be available for purchase on my Etsy shop. The Etsy shop is Creations OOTB, out of the box. And again, like I said, I'll have it available hopefully the first Monday in January. And it will be a cost of $5. So not too expensive, something manageable. This is an easy template to use. It literally calculates everything for you. And, I'm open to feedback or anything you may need. So when that link and my site goes up on Etsy, I'll be sure to let you guys know so you guys can always head over there and purchase it. My next video, guys, I'm hoping that this Etsy shop I can get up by Monday. There's some issues. I really don't know what's going on, but it's not letting me post the actual template. So I'm trying to get that figured out with like customer service and all that. So I'm hoping that it'll be up by the first Monday in January. But the next video is a video kind of explaining the template a little bit more in detail. Of course, you'll be able to see what I'm doing here. But if you want a little more in close, I guess, depth in that, then that will be posted as well. That video will be posted by next Monday as well. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So you'll see here, this is the expense report. This is where you can go in and write all the expenses that are coming out of your bank account, just to kind of keep a log. I know for me, it's very hard to just make myself go into my bank account and write everything down and make sure I understand where everything is going and who's taking what. So I figured that I would make a spot in my template where I could write all of this down, and just kind of have a log in one spot where I can always go back and double check instead of having to like log in on my phone on my bank account and, you know, so on and so forth. My thought process here is with the expense report, like I said, I'll be making a video every week where I go back and add in all the expenses that were taken out for that week and, deduct it all from the budget. So again, this box right here where it says deducted, that's where I'll go in and check off all the things I've deducted, from, where it's supposed to go. So here you have the spot where you would put your income. Now, this is the budget being part of me, right? I'm creating a budget. Now, like I said, my husband owns his own company, so his income is very dependent on how many jobs and things like that he has. I went ahead and just blocked this part out just because, for privacy reasons. And like I said, I am a school teacher and if a student was to find this, I just don't want that out there. But I did show you some additional income that my husband had, from December. Since I am on winter break, he was able to get some extra business so that he didn't have, because I'm sorry, I'm backtracking. Because I am home on winter break, I'm able to watch our son during the day. So he's able to get more jobs, and work pretty much more because he's not having to stay home and watch the baby. Um, so thankful to him for, watching the baby when I'm working, but also for all the extra time and effort he puts into helping us with our finances. So again, I just blanked that out, but here you can see percentages of the budget. You should have 100% of your budget. Here is his additional, income. And I guess I should actually write that here because that's exactly how much he has. But you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. Sorry. I'm not going to do that just because if he does have any extra, income that he's getting, I haven't really, because he's working so much, I haven't really discussed what extra income he should be getting. So I'm just going to leave that blank. But as you can see, 1,300, 22.49% of the budget, is this income. So as a total, we have $5,781.24 coming in to our bank accounts. If you go down, you'll be able to see again the available to budget. So this is how much I have to kind of spread out throughout my budget, remaining to budget. So this is going to help me as I start, plugging in numbers and things like that. I'll be able to see how much I have left. This will especially help me during the savings part of it, to look at that. This white box. This white box is a pie chart. Once you start inputting in your values and your actual values, your pie chart will start creating itself pretty much. It'll show you, the pie chart is based off of percentages. So pretty much how much of your budget went into your normal expenses and how much of your budget went into debt and how much of your budget went into savings. So my goal for this year is really to put at least 10% into our savings. But my main chunk, I really want to focus on tackling our debt. Just because that's important to me, and with interest and things like that and the amount of debt we have, I really just want to bring that down with this new year coming. We really don't know what to expect. So that's what our goal is as a family. So now I'm going to go in over here. This is the normal expenses. So things pretty much that you can't really get rid of that are just like constantly going, is what's going to go on this side. So let me take out sheet. Sorry. Okay, so for mortgage, our mortgage, we live in a condo, so our mortgage is $774.08. We are expecting that to go up just with um, the development around us and appreciation. It usually goes up a little bit every year. Sorry, I'm thinking every year. With that, we also have an HOA. This is also going up because of expenses. So it'll be $448. Um, for the sake of the due date section, mortgage is usually due on the 1st, but you have like a grace period. So I'm just going to do that. We don't pay for water, garbage, or sewer. That is actually included in our HOA, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, here's the caveat to this template, guys. You cannot, I repeat, cannot delete entire rows. So like I don't need this line. I wouldn't go here and delete the whole row, the whole row, because it's gonna delete everything else. So what I have to do is manually, I know this is a pain in the booty, but I have to manually go in and scoot everything up. And the good thing about this is that once you have it set, you can, just you copy the budget over and over again. So you can always go to the OG template and customize it to what you need as far as the labels. And then when you copy it or when you make a copy of it or duplicate it, here it'll always have your things and you'll have to change it every time. I guess I probably should have done this before to save you guys the hassle of watching me do this, but it's okay. I want to show you guys all of it. So I'm just going to do that really quickly. Let's see. So here is where I'm putting in our subscriptions. We have Hulu. My husband has PlayStation, which I already told him, like, hey, this is something we probably need to get rid of because you're not playing on it anymore. But I let him have his time. We also pay, this is for the toll roll. I cannot speak. I'm so sorry. The toll road. We pay for a easy tank. We live in Houston, Texas, so we take advantage of the toll road. Sorry. Whenever we visit family and things like that. So we do pay for that. Now, we have it set up to where it takes out a certain amount once the balance reaches like $5 on there. I think we have it to like $20. So I always put this in here just in case because of my husband's business. He's always driving to different places. And I never know when it's going to just randomly take out $20. So that's why I have that in there. Anyways, we can go ahead and plug all of this stuff in. Sorry about that. So the internet usually is about $59. So I'm gonna put that there. Electric, we've been paying $160. Let's see. Phones, I want to put about 120 towards phones. We are currently on like our separate like family plan. So I'm still with my parents and he's with his mom. So we do allocate some money to kind of like help with that. it's something that they've been okay paying for. So we're kind of just like, okay, we'll just, help out a little bit or pay our portion of it. Gas 150. I literally work like 5, 10, no, but probably like 10 miles away from the house. I don't drive very far. Like that's literally all I drive. Whereas my husband drives to different parts of Houston. So majority of the gas budget goes to his truck. Um, I rarely fill up my car. I'm telling you guys, um, my like a full tank of gas for me, I have a Jeep Patriot, will last me like a week and a half because I literally don't drive anywhere. So there's that. Groceries now, groceries. Let me just say groceries with a toddler who loves to eat. Yeah. So we pretty much go grocery shopping every week. Just honestly, it's like the little things that always add up. For us, it's always the little things, the snacks. Yeah, his snacks, things like that. So let me go ahead and plug in these dates. Our car insurance gets taken. This is going to be 2/1. Gas doesn't have a date. Groceries doesn't have a date. Okay. Hulu. Hulu is about, I think I want to say it's about $7. We'll just put $8. I know. I probably need to like upgrade that just because we get ads a lot and I'm kind of getting tired of ads. But I know that's, why pay more? It's fine. Let's see, Ring. We do have the Ring cameras in our condo, one at the door and things like that, just, to protect ourselves and make sure, our Amazon packages get delivered and, just things like that. Okay, so Hulu $8, PlayStation 1081, the toll roll $20 because I never know when that's gonna get taken out. Ring is $10.83 a month. That's for storage. It keeps all the videos, that it records. Apple, that's for my storage. I pay 99 cents on it. I should actually probably add more just because my husband also gets his deducted, but it's fine. He'll get it deducted from his spending money. And then Amazon, this is for Amazon Prime. We pay $6.49 for that. Let's see. Hulu gets taken out on the 21st. PlayStation, do I have a date for that? I do not have a date for that. So I need a date for PlayStation. The Toll World doesn't have a date. The Ring comes out on the 5th. Guys, I usually like to do this in order. Like I'll put the bills that, how they come out in order. Because I'm recording this and I didn't have it set up. That's why it's all over the place. But I will try and fix this, once I'm done recording and doing all that, just so you guys can kind of see. Okay, so now I'm done with my normal expenses. As you can see, I have the budget, I have the due date, and here is the percent of the budget. So this, right, is a budget. It's pretty much an estimate. So 13.39% of my total budget is going towards that. So that's what it's doing here. It's calculating the percentages. And here you can see that the outcome, what's going out to these normal expenses, is $2,421.64, which equates to 41.89% of our budget. Okay. So if you go over here, you'll see that the pie chart is filling up. It's setting itself up pretty much. I can click on it and you'll see that it's 41.89% is for normal expenses. Now it's going to say that because I haven't filled out the rest of it. Here you'll notice here's the available budget, right? And I have right now currently available is $3,359.60 is available. to go ahead and do all of this. So now for the next part is the debt section. For my debt section, I like to put our cars in this section just because, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it's debt. I feel like it's debt. I guess it could be like a normal expense, but for me, it's debt because once you pay it off, it's gone. It's not something that's going to be going on forever. So there's that. I'm just filling in these. This is my husband's expense, so I'm just going to put that in. Ooh, sorry. So his car, his expense, and then his Chase. We have, well, not his, our Chase credit card. Credit card. So let's see, next car is due on the 16th. This doesn't have a date, and this is due on 1/3. Okay, so that is Nick's. I'm gonna go ahead and plug in mine, Sam's car. Let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and do these first. So Nick's car, his car payment is $482.28. He has a Ford F-150. We're gonna pay $100 towards David. His Chase, we decided on $192. His minimum payment is $92, but we decided to go ahead and put in an extra $100 on that. My car is around $400. Wells Fargo, we also decided to put an extra payment into that. So my normal pay, or my minimum payment is $103. We added an extra $100. Target is $50. And then we have UTMB 1. So this is, the UTMB ones are for the delivery, my delivery pretty much. So I have one for me and I have one for my son. This payment is $68.95. So some of these are actuals, but I just like to budget in until it's taken out. So my school loan, I do have a master's degree, so that's pretty much what I'm paying for my school loan. I'm paying off my master's. My bachelor's is already paid off. Thankfully, I was able to get what's it called? A grant for that, and it paid off my whole bachelor's once I completed like the contract for it. And I can go more into detail about that if you guys want to know more about that. But so yeah, so my school loan is for my master's. I also applied for loan forgiveness. So they did take, my school loan is $10,000 or was $10,000. I applied for loan forgiveness because I am a teacher. They deducted half of that. So it was like about, I think they deducted, well, half of that would be 5,000, but I think they deducted a little less than that. And then I had already made some payments on it. So now I believe my balance is like 4,000 something. So yeah, there's that. 523. So that's my school loan. We do have a shell loan as well. We consolidated our debt during the pandemic, and so now we have this loan. So that's another thing that I want, that's one of the major things I want to pay off. UTMB 2, that's for the delivery of my son. That's his bill. It's $91.67. And then again, with the pandemic, I borrowed some money from my sister to kind of help us get through. So that's another debt. With the empty ones, again, I'm just going to delete. It doesn't matter. I just leave them there. You can't delete them. Oh, well, I can't delete them because it's going to delete the whole roll. I cannot speak, guys. The whole row, and I don't want to do that. So, here's the budget. Dates. I'll input dates after. I really just want you guys to see kind of what I'm budgeting for. And I'll have all of this inputted for you guys for the next video so we can, catch up on that. And we can catch up on that. So that's part of the budget. I'll have the dates inputted as well. This video is getting kind of long, so I don't want to do that. So budgeting that here, $2,333.68 is going towards debt. So 40% of it is going towards debt, which makes me kind of happy, almost around half and half. Well, yeah, until I plug in the other one. But 49.1% so far and 50.9 makes me very happy. If you look here, it's 40.37. So, they're kind of equaling out. So, what's left in my budget is $1,025.92. So, here's where we come to our savings and our sinking funds now. My emergency fund, my budget for that is $200. That's what I want to put into it. I do have the beginning balance already. It's 204.26. It's small. We pretty much, just started really putting into that. I want a sinking fund for our future house, so a future house fund. And I'm actually going to make this so future current house, future and current, I guess I should put in. We'll just put an and sign. There we go. I'm going to wrap this text. Okay, future and current house fund. Again, we do live in a condo, so we are fixing it up slowly but surely. Our goal is to use this as an investment property. And we do want to get a house eventually because we're kind of growing this house out and we just want to give our son a backyard. So we're going to start saving for that. We do not have a beginning balance for that. The next one is birthdays. I talked to my husband about this because we don't have big families, but for birthdays, we like to kind of go all out and go to dinner and buy gifts and things like that. So I told my husband, I really want to make a sinking fund or a savings fund for this kind of special occasion that happens, every year. I feel like a lot of the time we're just so last minute with gift giving and things like that. And we don't set aside the money for it. So when the time comes, we're like scrambling to get gifts and find the money on how we're going to get the gifts. So we decided to just go ahead and I decided pretty much, and he agreed, to make a birthday fund so that way we always have money set aside for our birthdays so we don't feel like, we can't do something special for our loved ones and we just always have the money to back it up. So we are going to be saving for Christmas, especially since our son is getting older. He will hopefully enjoy Christmas just as much as his mama. So we're going to start saving for Christmas so that when Christmas time again comes around, we're not scrambling to try and, okay, let's work some extra jobs or have some extra income to try and buy presents. We just already have the money set aside. Next one is going to be all things baby. So for that, he already has $200 in his starting because of Christmas, and we just went ahead and put the money in there. Let me go over here. Okay. For here, for some reason, I have 67.91. It's probably just like the leftover. So I'm gonna put there. The next one is my husband. Now, we do sinking funds for ourselves just because we want the money to kind of roll over and, save it or whatever. So if we don't, we give ourselves an allowance every month, and if we don't use it, then the money just rolls over. So he will be getting $300. Sorry, I yawned, and that's why it went silent. He'll be getting $300, and I'll be getting 150. That is 80. Okay. And that is our budget. Let me make sure. Did we zero out? Okay, we did not zero out. So, zeroing out. This is my plan, is to do a zero-based budget. And so a zero-based budget pretty much means whatever comes in goes out. It's allocated towards something. So at the end of my budget, the remaining right here should be $0. I should have absolutely nothing left. I should have nothing left in my bank account. Everything is going somewhere. So because we have $218 and one, right? 1 cent? Yeah. $218.01. I'm going to go ahead and up the babies to 150. I'm going to up house fund 130. And then with the remaining, actually, you know what? Because my main goal is to pay off debt, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave this at, this was at 30. I put 20 more dollars, it's 50. I'm going to put 100 here instead of the 67, whatever the odd number out, I don't know. And then I have 165.92. I am going to go ahead and put that towards a bill. So let me go ahead and I'm going to put that towards his Chase plus 165.92. Sorry, I'm on my calculator to just see what the total will be. So that means the payment for his card is going to be $357.92. All right. Now, here we go. So 14.9% of my budget is going towards saving, which I think is awesome because, rule of thumb is at least 10% of your income should be going there. If I have 14.9%, I'm doing awesome. Normal expenses, 49 or 41.9% is going to be going to my normal expenses. And then 43.2% is going to be going to debt. So I'm also, while saving, I'm also tackling the debt issue. So that is it for my January budget. I'll be coming back every week to go through and actually add up my expenses and see if I can actually stay true to my budget. Thank you guys for watching. I know this is quite a long video, but thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel to get, all of this algorithm showing these videos to everyone else. I appreciate your time. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below in the comment section. I can't wait to see how you guys use this budget and get to know you guys a little bit more. But please Again, like, comment, subscribe, follow along this budget journey with me. Even if you don't buy my budget, I can't wait to hear your guys' experiences and see how you guys budget your money. If you have any questions, please reach out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.